Match day 2, and it's our first away day of the championship season. Will we continue our climb up the table against a struggling Huddersfield Town? I hope you'll join us to find out. It's Huddersfield versus Leicester City. It's a watch-along. Won't you join us? Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Thank you so much for joining us for today's watch along. We're going to jump right on into things and start getting some folks on screen to talk with me. We're going to start off with my co-host for today's watch along, Jono.
Morning.
How are you
feeling? Optimistic, but I feel that if we start well, I reckon we'll finish with a good win. I'm hoping it's not going to make it hard for ourselves.
Huddersfield are coming in with a loss to newly promoted Plymouth in their first match of the season. How much do you think mentality is going to come into it? We won our derby in our first match. Team should be flying high.
Yeah, so we've won our first game and we won in the Carabao Cup. Huddersfield lost their first game and then lost in the Carabao Cup. So we're on 2 wins this season. They're on no wins this season. We've scored 4 goals. We've only conceded 1. So
now, it's also one of those stats that gives me a little bit of hesitancy, but also confidence. My broadcaster in Canada has a stat on here that says that Huddersfield Town have not beaten Leicester City in a league fixture since 1995. So history also on our side, but when have those records really meant anything before?
We break records. Maybe this is one record we don't want to ruin. Want to keep
exactly. Now, I'm also going to add in our Yorkshire correspondent, Ross.
What on earth is he doing?
I'm at the game, that's why. I'm about to get into ground. All right. The reason I'm covering my hair because it's raining here. And I've got this, my special blue hair.
And then, that's Ross, you also want to show us, do you want to show us the match day fit?
Just listen a minute. Listen. You'll never notice how much I love you. So please don't take my Leicester away. Just about to get in the ground in a minute. So,
there you go. Ross, why don't you show us your outfit of choice today?
Right, I'm going to all that Felipe. Right, 1 minute. So, this is my Hawaiian shirt and my Hawaiian shorts.
Oh, my God.
And then my blue hair. Listen, Jono, you might laugh all you want, pal, but end of the day, it is what it is. Someone else is wearing a Hawaiian shirt and all. I saw him about 2 minutes ago. So, end of the day, I'm here. It's what it is, you know?
The most fashionable man in Huddersfield.
It's not bad. I've had a few pints and that. It's my dad.
Hello.
It's my dad, Felipe.
Hello. I love your accent, by the way.
Which one? He's Canadian.
I know he is.
All right, okay.
Jono, is he?
No, he's Jordan.
I'm not Geordie. Hold on a minute. I'm not Geordie.
No, well, you're weird. Anyway, so obviously, obviously we've got.
That was Ross.
Okay, all right.
He's kicked me off. He's kicked me off. Oh, horrible.
I work with a Canadian anyway.
Yeah.
The Canadian works in our office. She's a lady though, but she's got a similar accent to you.
Fair enough. Probably could well be from my part of Canada. Then. Could be from Toronto.
1 second, Elijah. Nah.
God.
There you go. Listen.
All right, so Ross, what's your score prediction for today?
Score prediction. So my dad's gone with 2-1. He always goes with that. I've gone with 2-0 Leicester. The goal scorers, Harry Winks and Dewsbury Hall.
I'm agreeing with you on most of that. I'm also backing a 2-0 myself, but I'm seeing Mavididi getting on the score sheet this time.
We've got Steffi Mavididi. He's running down the wing for me. Ricardo at the back. Vardy in attack. It's going to take us to the Premier League. I'm just getting the ground now, Elijah and Jono. So, anyway,
right.
See you in a bit, boys. Ross. Come on, Foxes.
Cheers, Ross.
In a bit, Ross. That was Ross.
Right, so Ross and I got our score predictions in. Jono, what are you thinking for today?
I think it's going to be 2-1 again to Leicester. I think we'll score 2 goals, but we're still making mistakes. And Huddersfield, it's their first home game of the season, so they want to try and push hard. So I feel it's going to be 2-1.
Now, we had a little bit of a talk about the lineup, and one of the things that I'm really liking in here is the those 3 up front: Dennis Pratt, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Steffi Mavididi. I really feel positive with those 3, and I think that this is going to be a really good chance for us to see Mavididi and Iheanacho really mesh with each other.
Well, in the against Coventry, when Pratt and Iheanacho came on, those 2 linked up really well.
Yes.
So I can imagine Flame from the start will have that sort of, intensity, and Dewsbury Hall as well. Mavididi, we've got very attacking players, and we've got a good defense as well, apart from Vestergaard. Well, hopefully he proves me wrong today, but we've got a very strong, very positive lineup. It's very, very attacking.
Now, in that defensive formation, another thing you and I chatted a little bit about is 2 notable absences from the team sheet in its entirety, and that is Victor Christensen and Timothy Castagna.
Well, and another one, Daka.
Patson Daka as well missing.
Christensen's got an injury. That's been confirmed. He was maybe for this game, but obviously he's not quite ready, so he's been pushed back. But Castagna looks like he might be going. Suter is definitely going. He wants to leave. He's not in Enzo's plans, which is unfortunate because I thought he had a good end to the Premier League season last year.
He also felt like a good positive player for the championship, but at the same time, we talk about how we need to put our trust in this manager, that he's clearly got his system, and he needs to lock down those players that are behind him on it.
Well, exactly. He wants people to trust his process, but it's unfortunate because if Vestergaard or FaZe gets injured, who we've got on the bench? Chowdhury, who can go in centre back, but that's it.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. I mean, potentially Ndidi as well. I know he got 1 or 2 matches in the Premier League, but then again, the badge on our sleeve right now kind of tells us how that worked out for us.
Yes. So again, I was trying to sneeze, but it wouldn't come out.
All good. So my broadcast on DAZN has just started. So if you want to cycle through your stuff, they're actually showing Danny Ward by the bench on my screen.
I'm going to try and find it.
And then also, we've got Michael, who's just about to join us. I'll toss him on when he's ready.
You'll what? You will toss him on?
Toss him on screen.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a poor... It's early in the morning. I work in advertising. It's an unforgiving industry. You work late. I very much agree with Nick on this, though. 6 changes from our last lineup, and the team still feels really strong. And I think that was something that I commented on in our Coventry watch-along, was that this team feels like it has so much more depth than it did when we were in the Premier League. It feels like in so many positions, perhaps not center back at the moment is our only place where we're shaky. We have players that we can pull out and put into that lineup, and it still feels natural. It still feels like one of, if not the strongest lineup in the championship this season.
That's the thing. That's what we've all wanted when we got relegated. When we got relegated, we were hoping for a manager and the club to come in and get these people in, and it's been good. Like, we've got great backup. We've bringing some great players. We're bringing in another lone player. It's just the centre backs. It's a massive shame. I wish Suter would stay. Really good backup, and we have also got Cody coming in, but I think we need 4 centre backs.
I believe, if I recall correctly, they did just announce the nature of his injury, and he's going to be out until October.
Yeah, he's going to be, which is a shame. But
the joys of Seagrave.
if we don't go really deep, like if we don't have a horrible few, what's it called? Yeah, like really bad few weeks, and we haven't Cody needs to rescue us. If we stay stable, win a lot of our games, and then he comes back and solidifies us, then that'd be brilliant.
Michael, are you ready to come on?
I've got a problem with my.
What's up, everybody? It's Huddersfield Town. Last time we played them was in the Premier League. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And I'm speaking of both of us. But, I mean, we look good. Neil Warnock, in his pre-match comments this week, just absolutely terrified of Leicester City, says we have 2 starting 11s that could win the league. And he's probably right. So, I don't know if he has too much confidence in his own squad today. I don't know if you guys heard it. He was hemming and hawing like, oh, Leicester, I don't know how they're in our league. I don't know how they're down here. It's crazy.
Well, I feel like Huddersfield are a very good cautionary tale of what can happen if you don't rebound well upon relegation. They lost a lot of their top talent, and they didn't recruit as well as a team that's relegated has to. And lately, more so than not, and like I'm going to knock wood as I say this, they've been far closer to the relegation zone of the championship than they have been to the playoffs and promotion.
Do you want to sync it up?
We haven't picked up yet.
Say again, Jono.
What region are you in? You're Toronto, aren't you, Elijah?
Yes.
Okay. I know where I'm going to set this now.
Jono was using wonderful and legitimate methods to access the game.
I'm using a VPN. That's fine by me.
That's fine by me. Maybe not by the government.
Players are just taking to the center circle at the moment on my screen.
Yeah, well, they're showing Harry Winks and the away kit.
I love that away shirt. Like I might be swinging by the UK in October to be determined. So I'm holding off on buying those shirts because I'd want to just buy them while I'm there. But I want it so badly right now. Like I love the sash shirt. I love the orange shirt. I think we just got bangers all around.
And the pre-match shirt's also pretty good. It's giving me blue banana vibes, but it's very good.
The only pre-match shirt I own is a Toronto FC Pride shirt. I try not to get too many pre-matches just because like I already have a big enough collection of just match shirts. But I might have to make an exception for that one.
You've got all of Canada's shirts in your room. Number one.
I think with my latest batch from the thrift store recently, I might have broken 400.
I've been like saying, I've got too many. I've got 19.
Yeah, not quite there. Leicester City players taking the knee before the match.
Okay, they just kicked off on mine.
We've just kicked off on mine as well.
Isn't it funny how none of us in the UK can watch it easily, and you two can watch it? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's we pay our dues in different ways. Sometimes you can't watch it on TV in the UK. We have to wake up at like 4 and 6 in the morning to watch.
You get to watch it for free.
No, it's not for free. I pay like $200 for this.
The game today
Leicester City on the break very quickly. Mavididi up the left flank. Crossed in, headed on by Iheanacho towards the center, bounces backwards towards Marsal, who shoots. I think that takes it. No, it doesn't take a deflection, just a poor shot, and it's out for a goal kick. Well, I just caught the wrong part of the boot. Michael, what's your timestamp right now? I've got 49, 50, 51.
Yeah, 53, 54, 55. Yeah, I mean,
I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you, so I'm hesitant to pause that and risk crashing the stream.
No, don't. Don't crash your stream because you're close. We're close.
I'm trying
in the chat.
Does anyone know any channels this might be on in the UK? I don't think it is on in the UK.
Those of you around the world, if you're watching the match on TV, please kindly let us know what's the name of the channel in your select region that you're watching it on. Michael, we've got another American in the chat, but more so from my part of North America. Bubba's joining us from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Cheers, Bubba. Welcome.
Yes, right, okay.
Yeah, it's on ESPN Plus, but it's not on the channel. It's streaming on ESPN Plus. That's how I'm watching it. That's how most people in the U.S. are watching it if they don't have the Fox's Hub. A lot of us forked out the money for Fox's Hub.
I'm probably going to end up forking it out the moment the first match doesn't get shown on DAZN.
Exactly. As
long as it's on DAZN, I'm holding off because I'd rather spend that money on the shirt.
Yeah, I'm going to buy month to month, I think. Because I think a bunch of our games are going to be on ESPN Plus as long as we stay towards the top of the table.
Exactly.
Imagine if we go down to League One, like no one could watch the game.
How about we not imagine that?
Jeez,
I'm not wearing the Top Styles shirt for a reason. Tommy, that's been a bit of a discussion for us because Patson Daka out of the lineup entirely for today.
Completely out of the squad. So is Harry Suter. So is Samari.
Castagna.
God, all the Zambian, football fans are now going to be all on us because Daka isn't even in the lineup, which is so funny because they're all saying God save Daka because we're making him a bad player.
Yeah, they're saying we're ruining.
Marsal just absolutely ran through the entire Huddersfield front two lines right there.
88.
Lays off to Dewsbury Hall, and his pass back is just overcooked.
Be there. You got to keep running. KDH drew his.
I was not being serious about. I'm just joking about watching the games. I'm not serious about going down to League One. I was joking about the fact that how difficult it would be to watch the games.
Yeah, you'd have to pretty much go to the grounds every game.
I can't watch anything.
Is it tactical that we have two substitute keepers?
Yeah, because you need Danny Ward for the vibes. Great bench guy, Danny Ward.
I've got one word: Discord.
I can try. All right, let's do this, and then how do I?
Got our technical director fee. Get the score banners up.
All right, I'm gonna try this. I feel like I know what's going to happen. Yep. I'm afraid that's a no, Jono.
Damn it! Oh.
That was that is a black screen on my end. Yeah, no. Oh, thank you, Fee, for reminding me. I made the score banner. I didn't pop it up yet. There you go. But yes, so I have been seeing a lot of people saying like that. I feel like we're being a little harsh on Patson Daka because he's had his moments. Net, he wasn't a good signing if he goes now. But he's not like Akinbaye and Ahmed Musa levels, in my opinion.
Is 4 goals at Spartak a fluke?
Because that's the thing. Like, I feel like I rely so much on that because that was like my first impressions of Patson Daka was 4 goals.
That was all of our first impressions of him. That was all of our first impressions of him. So, like, what happened?
Oh, I don't know, but yeah, like I feel like it's harsh to call him like amongst the worst signings because I feel like we have made far worse than him.
Yeah,
like Musa.
I think people are just having a go.
I mean, I remember seeing. I think it was a post in our Facebook group, which Huddersfield are in the penalty area, and it's a bad miss, a bad miss, and it trickles well wide of the net.
I'm getting my special app for now because I can't watch the game. I was looking at the Premier League thinking, oh, where's Leicester? But nope.
Oh,
they're down.
Yep.
Norwich already beating Southampton 1-0.
Nice.
There's rumors that they're going to lose Ward-Prowse to West Ham.
West Ham.
I'll be honest, if that happens, I've been doing my best to not be overconfident. I don't want to be, but if Southampton loses Ward-Prowse and doesn't adequately replace him in this window, then I'm going to join the we're setting the points record in this league team.
I was so nervous all summer when we went down about the club's books and the players leaving and how are we going to compete, and we're not going to come straight back up. And then we get Maresca and we get all these players, and then the way we played last week, I'm like, dude, we could like not lose any games. I watched the Coventry Middlesbrough game earlier today. I was like, what? This league is kind of a little lower than we're used to.
Cal's on his bike. He gets tackled in midfield. I will give Vestergaard a little bit of credit. Huddersfield were pressuring earlier. Good cross comes in. Solid connection with his head. Puts it almost all the way out to the border of the midfield third.
I thought you said something different then.
What else have we got in here? Nick saying if Jocko's any good, he'd make an impact by now. He's had his chances and blew it. If it's a choice, but I mean, I agree with you on that. Between Daka and Nacho, I don't even think it's a contest.
No, Nacho's definitely the better striker. I think he's our best striker. I think Vardy is going to be an impact sub.
And then I'm going to put up this comment, but I feel like this is going to be like every time somebody calls me an American for you, Jono.
I'm not Georgie. I'm not Geordie. I'm from Leicester, right? I moved up here. Doesn't mean I'm from here. I don't support Newcastle, even though I'm quite wish that we were in the Premier League with them. But I'm from Leicester, so I don't speak Geordie. I don't go, "Oh, hey, man," and all that.
I'm not going to read this comment, but this, oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God's sake.
That's,
Wow. That is funny, but it's not correct.
Let's not have a go at our players.
Bubba's saying this match is going to be a slog. It's been a little cagey, but I do definitely feel like we have been the better team and that there's a goal coming in this first half.
Hopefully.
Has got into some really good positions, and we got to pay attention. But we're way better than them, that's for sure.
Pearson and Halleck, the two center backs from Huddersfield, definitely have their work cut out for them as a lofted through ball was looking for Dewsbury Hall, but it trickles back to Nichols in the Huddersfield net.
Yeah, the kid looks nice. I'm getting one.
Do you have any plans for names on the back?
Mike B.
There you go. Hey, nice.
Oh wait,
I was so annoyed. I was on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody just listed like an entire collection of Leicester City shirts. Like it was like a Harry Suter shirt, an Iheanacho FA Cup shirt, a Jamie Vardy shirt, and they were like reasonably priced. Marketplace started giving me things from outside my district. He's like a 4.5-hour train ride away from me, and it would cost me like $200 to get to him.
right.
And I'm still tempted.
Yeah, that's it.
Getting around Canada if you don't have a car is the worst.
This is the one
that's so big, unnecessarily big. Just break up into smaller countries.
I like Canada being all together. I don't want to add passport controls to those long trips.
Oh my goodness.
Going to Saskatchewan to British Columbia.
Oh gosh. I mean, like it genuinely would take me less time to get to Buffalo, New York, than it would take me to get to his city by public transit.
Is that beer already? Is that a seltzer?
It is a seltzer with a touch of alcohol.
A touch.
A touch.
A touch.
What time is it in America?
It is about 7:10 a.m. Good morning. I just had my muffin and eggs.
Kegs and eggs.
Kegs and eggs.
Now I got my keg.
The proud tradition is back.
And Harry
Kegs
Wink.
and eggs and a malfunctioning camera. It's like we're back in the Premier League.
Yeah, right.
Dennis Pratt in the penalty area, low cross, but it's intercepted.
I can't get on any channel.
Try cycling through some BN Sports, because I feel like if anybody's going to be showing it in the Middle East, it's going to be through them. Iheanacho gets taken down from behind, and it's a free kick.
Jono, type this in a.
Hang on a minute. There's Everton Fulham.
Type that in.
Brighton Luton. Brighton Luton. Bournemouth West Ham. Oh, that's Bundesliga.
Dewsbury Hall taking a moment to line up the free kick. Pearson, the Huddersfield center back, having some words with the referee.
Sheffield Crystal.
Michael, I don't know if you just got the same broadcast thing that I did, but I thought my stream crashed because they just cut to a still frame of a couple players there.
Still frame of Harry Winks and the center back from Huddersfield. I don't know these players. It's the thing about going down to this league. I don't know these clubs. I don't even know where they're at in the country.
Free kick comes on, headed onwards, and it's collected by Nichols.
Is Nichols Huddersfield's goalkeeper by any chance?
Yes. Not to be confused with the Big Nickel in Sudbury, Ontario. And Huddersfield have a break here into the penalty area. Gets around fast, offside.
Oh, who was offside?
I don't know, because I feel like they got the ball off of us.
Yeah, oh, man. Huddersfield was about to score. Foss got put on his butt by this kid, Diarra, who checks it back onto his left, and he's about to take a shot when the whistle blows.
Oh, and that's where the offside comes from. So it's off the tackle from the dispossession. He passes it forwards to, I think, Diarra, and that pass is what's offside.
It had to be just barely. Whew, because on the far side down here.
I found it! Yes!
Hey!
I'm on 11:20.
We're on 13:50. We are not pausing for 2 minutes.
13:55.
No.
So on that note, for those of you at home, if you want to get your broadcast synced up with us, we are currently at 14:05:06. As Iheanacho takes a chance, it takes a wicked deflection, and we will have our first corner of the game.
That's the first one I found is 3 minutes behind.
I mean, in all fairness, this is what it's like most of the time for me when I'm trying to get synced up on a live stream. Oh, and it just goes over the net. Nearly an own goal off of Pearson. He's got to be rattled now. Between the free kick and this, he's got to be getting shaky.
What's the weather like? Where's Huddersfield at? Is that like super south?
No, Huddersfield's in Yorkshire.
Oh, it's super north.
No, it's more sideways.
Sideways.
So imagine Leicester.
Frost comes in, headed away.
Imagine Leicester. Look east. That's where it is.
I was gonna say I kind of just have England cut into there's London, there's Leicester, then there's Ross's part of England, and then there's your part of England.
How far?
Well, I was gonna say Ross is at the game, so that should kind of imply like
Ross is in the match.
Ross is at the game, so's
What city is it in?
It's in Huddersfield. Like at Huddersfield.
That is the place, Huddersfield.
Oh.
It's kind of near Hull.
Because
Huddersfield is East Riding of Yorkshire, isn't it? I'm trying to think because it's like east of Leeds.
Well, where do you live at, Jono?
I have to put this at 16 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I have 55, 56, 57, 58, 59.
Well, I'm not on that time on my stream.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
But
there you go. North of Sheffield.
Okay, now I can I can envision that then. Yeah.
West York's between Leicester and York.
It's still he said sideways, but I would still say north.
But Kieran just got a yellow card for talking too much to the referee.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Welcome to the champion.
Land.
So weird because I've seen some of the most crucialest challenges not even got a whistle blown in the Borough Coventry game earlier today. I was like, wow, the championship, they let you just shove people off the ball. They let you hold them, take them to the ground. Last
It's
week,
a physical league.
last
Very
week,
physical.
Ricardo got tackled to the ground in the match, or in the Burton match. In the Premier League, that would have been an automatic yellow. This guy didn't even he blew the
100%.
whistle. He just blew the whistle and was like, beep. Like, whoa, man, come on. We're out here playing tackle football now.
Bloody damp out there.
Damp.
Yeah, it looks like a down.
Oh, big break for Leicester City. It's 3 against 1. Marcel cuts inside. Oh,
no! Right
he
there.
lets way too many players get between him and the goal. He had to pass that, and he cuts instead. Oh, that was a gilt-edged chance. But we go again. Iheanacho now, well outside the area, and he decides to punt that into Bramall Lane. That ball may have left the stadium, joking aside.
So it's like a downpour out there right now, or what's going on? Dang.
Miserable shot. The Huddersfield fans are loving it.
Was it like that all day, or did that just start?
I think it just started.
Jono, what's the weather like in your town, bro?
In Newcastle, it's bright and sunny.
Oh, really? It's bright.
I was gonna say, for what it's worth, here, like we're under like a severe thunderstorm warning, heavy rainfall. It's
Really?
awful in Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about to be 90 degrees and sunny here today. I'm going to a pool party. Yeah.
After you get smashed watching the Leicester game.
90 degrees. You're right by like a massive waterfalls in Puget Sound.
Yeah.
We get it. It's lovely.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to the lake. Yeah, it's going to be,
Look, we're just being affected by global warming. So that's all
So
it
are
is.
we, and that's why it's awesome.
Just to alliterate, Leicester Fan TV does not support global warming, okay?
I will join on that. Yes.
We do not support
No tacit endorsements of global warming.
Yes.
And I will also make clear, we're just passing the ball around the back right now. There's nothing to commentate on here.
We've been the much better team, but we're not taking our chances. Someone put in the chat that
It's wet.
it's wet, but we've not got that deadly striker. Iheanacho's a hold-up player, but he's not getting.
Although here's a through ball looking for Iheanacho, but just gets intercepted and cleared. Looks like Huddersfield will look to counter. Noted downwards by Vestergaard, and we regain possession. Doyle, Winks is on the ground.
And he's holding his ankle.
Looks like an impact on the ankle there.
And you know it hurts, too, because he's not, like, rolling around faking.
He's on his feet, though, which is good. Just seeing the replay on that. Yeah, it's just some cleats to the lower ankle there, probably right where that bone sticks out. That'll sting.
He kicked him in the leg. That's a foul.
Stolarczyk on the ball here.
Oh, Southampton have come back, and it's 2-1 Southampton now.
Huddersfield on a quick break here. Lofted upwards to the left flank.
Get out there fast.
Rudoni up against Fast, crosses inside, cleared a little bit, cleared further by Ricardo, and we regain possession.
Nice.
Huddersfield are getting a little scary here at points.
Oh, he shoved
Marshalled off the ball. Who was that got knocked off there? Was that Mavididi?
Yeah. Shoved off easily. And he's like looking for a foul. Nah, bro, you got to be stronger.
Huddersfield getting settled.
They are.
How do you spell your channel? DZ.
DAZN.
Yeah.
Oh, they've won it against the tackle in the penalty area. Poked away by Vestergaard. They maintain possession, though. Into the center. We're behind the ball. Shot taken, blocked, collected by Stolarczyk.
So what's the deal with Stolarczyk playing? Hermanson plays the first game.
He gets hurt.
Oh, he's hurt. Okay.
Yeah, he's hurt. I'm a little confused as to why it's not Iverson, but it might be because he impressed against Burton.
Elijah, what minute are you on?
21-19, 20-21.
Oh, I'm on 2040. Damn it.
You're getting warmer.
You're getting there.
I can't get any closer. That's it.
He's like, that's it. I'm not gonna do it.
No one else can watch the game. So should we sync up? That's all I'm saying.
We'd have to sync up. We'd have to.
I want to get synced after this, though. It's a beautiful through ball shot taken low, saved by Nichols, and they clear the rebound.
Oh,
Dennis Pratt had it on a platter.
He sends it right down the middle. I think he tries to nutmeg the keeper.
This game is mad. It's Norwich 2, Southampton 2.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
and now Huddersfield have to break.
It's been 3 goals in 4 minutes.
No, Vestergaard just absolutely wipes this guy out.
Yannick.
Really? This is the championship.
Right, so you two pause.
Yes.
You two pause at 23 minutes, and then when I get there, we'll all play.
Okay. I was going to say I'll pause at 22:30.
22:30. Okay, well, you're 45 seconds ahead of me.
Okay, I'm paused at 22:30.
Woohoo!
Michael, can you get to 22:30?
I'm at 20. Yeah. You want me to pause right now? I'm at 22.
22:30.
You okay? No, I can't. 22:30. Let me see. I'm gonna pause at 23 minutes flat.
Cool.
That was
so Donna, let me know when you're at 22:30. Or actually, I might be able to do a quick skip ahead and get to 23. Yes. Okay, so I'm at 23 as well.
Okay, I'm at 22:30 now.
Are you?
We're getting synced.
Are you paused?
We're set up for a free kick right now on my screen. The big wall that's been set up looks like Vestergaard fast.
Vestergaard, this is what you're here for, right?
Nacho and Doyle.
Andy, I haven't seen any confirmation on Casady to Leicester City yet. It's basically looking like 99%, but hasn't been announced by anyone yet.
He was in the building. He's taking the medical. So, yeah.
22, 58, 59, 23.
There we go.
Woohoo, Jono!
We're synced up.
They're about to take the free kick.
Thomas and their number 25. That's Ward, but not the best Ward, Danny, over the ball.
Get that goalkeeper kid. That's really nice.
Oh, the fuchsia one?
Mm.
Yeah, it hasn't came out yet, has it? For purchase?
I've got to say, we've got the best kits in the championship by a mile.
I really like our shirt. Honestly, the only reason I'm not wearing it is I washed it last night and it's still drying. Free kick
blocks in the wall.
Nice.
I might even check at halftime if it's dried and I'll put it on. I just put on the other one that I have that has the championship badges.
Oh, it was offside. It's Leicester City's free kick.
Woo.
I'm watching it on, is it DAZN? How do you say it?
DAZN.
It's DAZN.
DAZN. I watched it on DAZN. I've got it on DAZN.
There you go. You and I have the exact same broadcast right now.
All the broadcasters are available.
That is true. See, Nick, I disagree with you on that because I love the summery vibes of it, and I don't get why we're kind of against orange. Like we're the Foxes. Foxes are orange. Let's have an orange shirt.
The fan base is 50-50 on the shirt.
Yeah.
All the group chats I've been in are like, some people are like, it's atrocious, and other people are like, I love it. It's just, 50-50, which is how it should be.
Yeah.
How it should be.
I mean, I feel like we're more unified behind the sash shirt.
Absolutely. It's a throwback to a time that people remember as glory years.
I've got
what happened there then?
What happened to the glory years?
What happened in the season when we had this away shirt originally?
Well, hang on. Are you counting the Alliance and Leicester one, or are you counting the
this exact shirt, the old one, the original, the one that sponsored Joma? That was the sponsor we had. It's called Joma.
I remember I'm just, I'm an American fan who's only been watching the club maybe like 8 or 9 years, but I remember seeing clips of the 97 League Cup? They were wearing this one.
I was gonna say like the Sash Joma shirt wasn't that no, because it wasn't a top style shirt. It wasn't winning League One, but wasn't it the season after we won League One?
Ooh,
first season back in the championship. Dennis Pratt's offside. I thought he kept well and was on the heel, but I guess he's must have been a little offside.
Wait.
And this is very weird, but that linesman is a spitting image of the Minister of Education in my province. Like verbatim.
That one came from.
Hold on, if I was Enzo, I'd not be happy with this performance so far.
Oh no, he's upset. Arm crossed. He's not saying anything. He's like, you guys better do what I tell you.
Thing is, we've got Albrighton, we've got Vardy on the bench, we've got Chowdhury, we've got good players to bring on. Smash history 0304, relegated from the Prem 09, first time Fowler's defeat, and then
the ill-fated Kermagant penalty. Oh gosh.
So this shirt isn't with glory days.
No glory days. Throw this shirt away.
Because that's that was the same match that I hope you all saw it. Watford put out a series of like shirts about the Troy Deeney Kermagant penalty. And they are hideous, and they're like 50 pounds.
It's weird that you guys refer to it as the Kermagant penalty. I refer to it as the knockout penalty. That's what I refer to it as the.
Oh yeah, no, I might be thinking of the wrong moment. I think
he totally dives, right? That's the Watford. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the wrong moment. That's it. I'm thinking of the wrong moment.
Yeah. Anthony's not feeling the performances so far. We've had some good chances with players being
it's been cagey in the midfield. We've had a couple chances and have absolutely thrown them away.
And now
this is what happened with the Coventry game. We played really well for the first 10 minutes, and then we just
Iheanacho coming forward right now. They'll take a low shot from distance. I'd have thought Nichols would have had a better hand on that, but he parries it wide.
On the grass. It was skipping on the grass. The sun is out now.
Marsal collects, lays it off to Pratt. We're forced to go back though. Thank you, Nick. Yes, I did have the wrong match in mind.
That was a Deeney, and then
yes, and Michael had it totally right that that was a knockout penalty, not Kermagant.
Why are we passing it backwards? This reminds me of a certain match we had
before.
See, I'm so much fuzzier on our previous championship days because I couldn't watch any of those matches. Like that was back when all the games were on TV here and they were only showing like Big Six Premier League.
We were classed as the team that was breaking into the top six in 2020, but obviously
Huddersfield.
Well, that was when we started getting it on streaming services and like you could watch any Premier League match.
Right.
We just need to score a goal, then we'll be fine. It's just cagey at the moment.
Oh yeah,
I think it's because like our players are so like wanting to get back into the Prem that they don't want to make any stupid mistakes. But then doing that, we make stupid mistakes.
I think they should have like more confidence. Like they don't belong in this league, so play the best football that you can every time the ball comes to you.
Play like a team that should go invincible in this league.
Right.
Great defending by Vestergaard, I have to say from that. Good run back.
Are you talking about the best defender in the championship, Yannick Vestergaard?
I mean, he's playing pretty good today.
And I agree with this though. We are too slow right now. Like because especially like that break from Marsal when he holds up and gave Huddersfield a chance to get 8-9 players behind the ball. If he took that pass first time or even just took the shot himself.
Yeah, he was indecisive. Yeah.
And granted, he's young. This is his first season in the first team.
Our keepers have more touches than Iheanacho. Almost great through ball.
And same thing there, though. Like, Wout Faes took so long on that ball that both of our forwards had already made their runs and then had to hold up to get back.
Why isn't Vestergaard going for that header? Why isn't he going for that header?
I feel like it's because Enzo is strict on his formations. He doesn't want him breaking out.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not free kick.
Yeah, that's free kick. Was that off of Yannick again? No, it was off of Faes.
What's the table as it stands? Whereabouts are we? I think we're around 9th now, I think.
Well, I was going to say all the champion. I can give you an update on scores around the league as well, because
we're currently 7th with this draw.
Hull City currently
winning again. Ipswich are on their 2nd win in a row.
That's true. Yeah. Hull City currently drawing with Sheffield Wednesday. Rotherham up 1-0 against Blackburn. We're tying with Huddersfield. Southampton 2, Norwich 2. West Brom 1, Swansea 0. Watford being held to a draw by Plymouth. Preston currently beating Sunderland. Ipswich beating Stoke 1-0. Cardiff QPR 0-0. Birmingham Leeds 0-0. Millwall Bristol 0-0.
Huddersfield have another free kick in a very dangerous area right here. We
saw from the last one that we are very good at holding those walls up well.
We'll see.
Scott, we're very far behind.
Three people over the ball. Three players over the ball.
So we're all far behind. We're on the third.
We're setting up his wall.
We've just gone to 31.50. That's what we're all on.
Kick, take a deflection, collected.
Did I jump back? Did you say 31.50 or 15?
We're on 32 now.
4, 5.
Okay, I've fallen behind. I'm going to skip ahead.
Where are you at?
I'm skipping ahead. I'm now at 32.29.
We're 32.12. Oh, it's great save.
Oh, Hermanson. Not Hermanson. So logic.
Let me get to 32.33.
Okay, we're at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3.
Perfect. And there's that save from Stolarczyk. Very well done.
Oh.
Corner kick to Huddersfield now. And that's a fair point, Nick. You don't really pay attention to the table until you're 10 matches in and the window's closed. Headed onwards, cleared by Fass.
But Dennis Pratt had his
and out for a goal kick.
Dennis Pratt had his head in the defender's or the Huddersfield player's chest and just like totally was taking him off the ball. There was no way this guy was getting a clean header on the ball. And that's what I've seen a lot in the championship too. Is just a lot more physical play is allowed. It's
100%.
We just let it happen.
Well, this is a good thing about the championship is there's no worry. Like, obviously, there's no. You need to worry about how the tackles you do, but there's no wait for 10 minutes for someone to look at your studs going into someone's sock. You know what I mean? Like for a red card.
Right.
Why pass it around the back, please? No, get it up.
Escar plays it wide. Doyle hoofs it forward.
Mavadidi's been made irrelevant today.
Yes, he is.
Winks on the ball in midfield. Passes it over to Mavadidi.
That's not Marcel.
Marcel's on the near side. He's on the other side.
Have my flanks backwards. Well, he's on a break.
Oh, Marcel!
He comes again.
No.
Curry Hall up and over.
No.
Now, one thing that I have noticed, like with our misses on this net, that is an empty stand behind the net with just giant sponsor banners over it.
Yeah, and it looks like a bleachers, like a standing area. What's going on?
Is this because of the introduction of safe standing, or is it just because they can't fill their stadium?
Wow.
Bit of both.
Oh.
Even the stands that they allow fans are still not full.
I'm in a group chat where they're a little afraid that the attendance might drop a little. I don't think so for Leicester City. The fans are just as excited to go to these matches as they ever were.
Huddersfield breaking into the penalty area. Good sliding challenge, and we regain.
Ricardo goes to the ground.
Yeah, Ricardo goes in, wins the ball cleanly and well.
Run with the ball.
Ricardo taking a gamble by going to ground in the penalty area.
Great tackle.
Do you guys agree with this? KDH is trying too hard right now. I kind of agree because he's taking those shots from outside the box. And, you know, it's like it gives shades of Yuri Tielemans last season. You're trying to do something spectacular when if you just play the meat and potatoes way and try to run through that line, you're going to get better chances.
I mean, at least he's trying to create something. At the moment, we're not creating anything. Like the only a whiskey and Nacho got that ball with better practice.
Ricardo Pereira playing well upfield right now. Gets the ball over to Dewsbury.
All freed it through to Iheanacho there. That was an easy free ball.
I think we have created a lot. We've created a lot of chances where guys are in on the keeper with one defender chasing them, and we just haven't put it off.
In.
Went out for a throw in. Goal kick.
Yeah, went out for a goal kick. Yeah. It I think it also gosh, I've forgotten what I was about to say.
What's the name of Huddersfield Stadium?
It's currently the John Smith Stadium, but when it wasn't sponsored, it was the Kirklees, wasn't it?
Looks cool.
It gives me shades of I don't know if you remember the Reebok Stadium from when Bolton was in the Premier League. But those big girder rafters.
Yeah.
Gives me big shades of the Reebok Stadium. Brighton, the Amex also has stuff like this.
Yeah.
Brighton's the only team that's scored in the current games on the Premier League at the moment. Everton had the goal, but was disallowed.
Low shot is blocked.
I'm not even going to pay attention to the Premier League this season.
I struggle to care. I struggle to care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like I've looked through, I see shirts that are released for the season. I'll be buying some kits from the Premier League, but I don't really care about the football.
Yeah. I was surprised and shocked to see that Harry Kane was gone. I was like, what?
Me and Elijah having this discussion outside of before the stream about who's had a better career, Premier League career, Harry Kane or Vardy. Now, we'll all argue but massively that Vardy's had the better career because he's won 2 major trophies.
Premier League career.
Oh, it was wide open for Huddersfield.
My goodness. That is the championship.
Both teams can't score. Easy chance.
Hellick, an unforgivable miss, but similarly unforgivable from the Leicester City defense to give this up. Came out of nowhere. Cross comes in, and the entire Leicester City defense was crowded in the near half of the penalty area. He had the key to Yorkshire. Man had enough land to himself to be declared a lord.
What a great ball in early cross. Oh,
what is that pass back? Oh my god.
Whew. Who said the
now? What I will say with regards to the Vardy Kane debate, I feel like it is kind of a team honor versus Vardy has been the better team player because he has worked to bring this team up to Premier League and FA Cup winning levels. Kane, I would say, has probably had the better individual showing by nearly setting the Premier League all-time goal-scoring record.
Isn't he England's #1 goal scorer too?
He's England's #1 goal scorer, but he's no longer going to be the Premier League top goal scorer because he didn't beat Alan Shearer and now he's gone to Germany. So
weird.
I think one of the best tweets I saw about it though was
Pratt. Oh my god.
Someone was saying this move makes sense for Kane. Go win a couple trophies in Germany, and then you can come back a few years later to Tottenham as a hero to bring them back into the Premier League. I loved that. Because I do feel like if they can't make a big money signing, as Marcel runs through run. He's got 2 passes, has to make one now.
Why did Kill
wide to Mavididi, and that's the momentum's gone.
Now we'll back. Then we get so close, then we give up, and then we do a pot shot from miles away.
And I feel like that's where we're coming from with like the stats don't show how many chances we've made because we get up to the final pass and then lose it.
There's no link for the game, and we'll put out the link at half time to have a chat.
Ball played into the center. Iheanacho's forced to run all the way to the corner of the box. Cuts inside. Shot is blocked.
Shoot! Tony, shoot! Shoot!
Oh, that definitely took a deflection. It's a corner kick. Shot was blocked.
Woo. Yes, Huddersfield is frustrating us, but we're better than them. But they're
Iheanacho's shot is blocked. It falls to Mavididi, which then falls to Dennis Pratt. Pratt's shot gets blocked, and it's a corner kick.
Yeah, this game is really crap, man.
This game is really, really, really physical right now.
It's going to be Mavididi to take. Looks like it's going to be in swinging. We got Wout Faes and Yannick Vestergaard in the penalty area.
Towering over the guys defending them.
That's true. Wout Faes is about half a head taller than his marker.
Vestergaard is head and shoulders taller than the guy who's defending him. We take it
short.
short.
Play it short and then miss the second pass, and it's cleared by Huddersfield.
From the back to the final third, we're really, really, really good, and then just go. What are we? So, guys, what are we doing? Oh, we forgot. Okay, let's go back again.
Yeah.
There's no plan in the final third, which is why we need a striker or a creative midfielder, which is what we're going to bring in from Chelsea as a loan player.
Oh my goodness!
Now let me give some credit where it's due. That like in the pre-match, I was talking about how excited I was to see Mavididi and Iheanacho playing together. They've made Mavididi very quiet in this match.
Mavididi, if they've shut him, like against Coventry, he was running them ragged. This game, he's done nothing. The only players I've seen done something this game is Pratt.
Well, I think it's because they've got two players on Mavididi, which is also why we've been playing the ball through Marsal so much more. Foul in the midfield and it's a free kick to Leicester City.
Against Mavididi.
Now, this is the thing, though, is that they're throwing themselves at us in defense. That will tire them.
McAteer is not better than Mavididi. I'm sorry. It should be McAteer should be instead of
Marsal.
Well, no. He's not saving Mavididi. He's saying Marivadua. That's Marsal.
Maravadua, yeah. Marsal.
Oh, sorry. I read it. I saw the first bit and got sorry. Yes, he is.
I think. Yeah, McAteer had a really good game. I thought against Coventry.
He's injured. He's not even in the squad, let alone just.
Yeah. I don't think he's out with the manager. I think is he injured? Yeah.
He could have picked up a small knock. What a drop! Iheanacho gets the ball, brings it forward, cuts inside. He has to take the shot, and it's wide and over.
He's begging for the ball on the left.
Hell!
Oh, we've had so many opportunities to score. So many. If I was Enzo, I'd be absolutely livid.
I'd be fuming with Iheanacho because that's like his
turn.
second or third horrific miss. They're not even close. He's getting so much under the ball right now.
Yeah, he has to adjust. The last shot he took before that one, he put it on the ground, and the keeper had to parry it away. But that one was terrible. And he had two players options, one to his right, one to his left.
A little bit of credit I want to give off the Huddersfield goal kick. Marcel's not a tall player, but he does well to get up and win the header against his marker.
Yeah, boy got hops. I got
a throwing on the near side. Back to Marcel, who Ricardo, who almost gives it away.
He goes back to Fast. Fast kind of overcooks his pass back to Stolarczyk as well. Not the best communication amongst the back line here.
Oof.
Good touch. Vestergaard, okay, good. A bit of driven. Vestergaard's been playing well this game. I've got to say.
Good. That was Doyle.
And now it's Wout Faes breaking the end of the front half. Right. Lays it off to Marcel. Back to center forward Wout Faes.
Oh my God, what was that?
Hey, you know what though? If Faes can score for Liverpool, Faes can score for us.
Yeah, Marcel has to.
He scored 2 goals in 2 minutes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Wow, that was like maybe his second or third game play.
Remember when he was Liverpool's top goal scorer in the second half of the Premier League for like 8 weeks?
That's funny.
It is half time.
Marcel cutting inside, lays it off.
Oof.
Ricky P, Iheanacho, back to Iheanacho. I feel like he's just gonna putt around and then shoot from a distance. Lays it off to Dewsbury, all back to him. Poor pass from Doyle gets intercepted.
He's trying so hard.
Huddersfield's going to sit in the second half now and just like keep it as close to 0-0 as they can.
Defense locked, bus parked, Hotel Trivago.
Yeah, definitely trying to find the good deals.
The tone of voice perfectly describes how this half has gone. It's been a wet half. There it is. All right, I'm gonna hop off for like 5 minutes, but I'm gonna drop the link in the chat before I go. I'll be back very soon.
Yeah, halftime, Huddersfield Town keeps Leicester out of the net, and we've had some chances. We had some good run. They've played tough though. They've had some chances, some guilt-out chances that they just completely missed. And yeah,
we both had clear-cut chances. As I said, like I think it's going to be 2-1, but I mean, we're not taking our chances. I think Enzo's going to change up a little bit. I think Brighton should come on as more of a creative player, but I don't know. We're going to bring in Nick. Is he ready, Nick? Right, Nick, how are you?
Afternoon, morning. Are you all right?
Yeah, good morning. Cheers. How are you, Nick?
I don't know. This is the type of thing we're going to have to expect in the Championship, isn't it? Let's be fair. So make some changes at half time, give them a kick up the arse, and we'll see where we are full time. You know, I'd bring, like Jono said, I'd bring all Brighton on. You know, knows the very experienced players. I'm not convinced on McAteer and Marcel Mavid, however you pronounce his surname. Yeah,
Mavidua.
It's just a big jump too high for them. I think they need time.
To the first team in the Championship, you think it's too big of a... I thought McAteer was good last week at Coventry.
He was pushed off the ball far too easy against Coventry. Far too easy. And let's not... There was a time where he spent most of his time on the ground appealing for a position when there was, you know, a foul. There was nothing wrong with him. And we were up against it.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Don't do that crap.
Like that. Yeah, I don't disagree with what you're saying right there. But I thought he was quick. He had really good touches on the ball. He found himself in space and had a shot on goal on target early in the match. And I don't know.
No, he's don't get me wrong. There's potential there, as there is with the guy that's in today. But let's be fair. They're only in because we don't have a proper right winger in the team. They're in there by default.
I think that I think it says something that Enzo's going with them instead of trying to, create something else like putting Albrighting in or another midfielder, or like how Rodgers would have Madison out there or something like that. So, I mean,
yeah, but again, that's that. If he does that, like puts like a Madison, for example, on the right wing, that's putting a square peg in a round hole.
Right.
No, Madison wasn't a right winger, but the magician that was Brendan Rodgers decided to do it.
He found himself out there often. And that's what I was saying. It just says something that Enzo has the confidence in these kids, that both of them have been at the club since they were pre-teens, haven't they? Both of them, I believe, right?
I mean, you could, if you really wanted a decent person that could play on the right, you could even sort of move Ricardo onto the right wing.
Right, yeah.
Justin,
where is
James
Justin?
Justin's on the bench. Why is he not being involved?
Ooh, that does say something right there. Enzo hasn't played him all season, has he?
No. I think he got a little bit of game time against Burton on Wednesday, but and I delivered to his house on the postal rounds, so I don't think he's entitled to move anytime soon because he's just had a kid with his partner. But
yes,
maybe James Justin could see some time today.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah,
he's never put a foot wrong for us, has he? Since he's played for us.
Yeah, I think James Justin, until he got his ACL injury, he was one of our best players.
Well, he was in the England squad.
Wasn't he in the World Cup squad?
He would have been, but before those friendlies before the World Cup, before his ACL injury, he was in the England squad, and he was doing well. I think that's one of the reasons why he didn't get a summer move this summer, because big clubs and all that lot are a bit, he's had an ACL and stuff. It's probably put them off, but we've got him, use him.
It wouldn't surprise me if we might be trying to ease him back in just to make sure that it doesn't get re-aggravated too badly. So it's like maybe he'll be more of a rotation player for the first half of this season.
But then we've got likes of Christensen as well. He's not seen any game time at all. What's going on with him when he
that one baffles?
Yeah, he's looked brilliant. You know,
yeah, we brought in Callum Doyle, and he's gotten every minute at that position.
Yeah, you know, I personally would rather have Doyle at centre back than Vestergaard myself, but that's just me.
Vestergaard,
I don't think
we are still relying on Vestergaard for his size, but similarly as well, like he's not. I liked him against Coventry, but he doesn't feel like a 90-minute player to me.
It's strictly for his passing. Enzo needs the center backs. He needs everybody on the pitch to be as good as they can, the best on the ball. And Vestergaard is one of our best center backs with the ball at his feet, and that's what Enzo wants.
Right, you three, ask yourselves. We had that corner not long before half-time. Okay, Vestergaard, and you were saying how he towers over all the Huddersfield players, right?
Yeah,
he was head and shoulders.
Do you think there was any chance in anything he was going to get his head on the ball and actually take it?
No.
No.
He's in there as a diversion.
That's my biggest frustration with him. He is not threatening at all from set pieces.
He's big
in the attacking form, and he's a bomb scare at the back.
He's a big for nothing center back.
Yes, he can pass. He can pass brilliant, but he's not threatening at all.
Yeah, he's good with the ball at his feet, and Enzo, he wants to continue to. Vestergaard played a pass out to the wing. I was like, oh, I see. Yeah,
that was a miss hit.
When we have Maguire, we knew that he had the opportunity to get those headers. Like, well, he's not as tall as Vestergaard, but he was strong. He was big, and whenever the corner coming in, he dealt with it. And if it was in the opposite spot, we knew that if it was tight enough, he could get a header on it. Vestergaard, I don't have that confidence in. Like, how many goals he scored for us? 1 in 2-3 seasons,
something like that.
So,
you know, he's a bigger bomb scared than Big Dan. And let's be fair, Big Dan used to get criticised left, right, and centre.
Yeah, he was playing. He got played out of position his entire time he was at Leicester City.
Right.
Yeah.
The entire time.
We'll see. I think second half we'll see a different Leicester side. You know, look at Coventry. First half, we were brilliant. The first half against Cov. Second half, it might just be the other way today.
And realistically,
first half we look rubbish. Second half we look brilliant.
Well, Enzo wouldn't have that performance. He wouldn't have it.
And I feel like that's kind of how we were when we were at our best under Rodgers as well. We were kind of that second half team that could turn around a performance at halftime. And there's still a lot of players that can bring that mentality in.
The one thing you're forgetting, though, Elijah, is under a Brendan Rodgers team, he wouldn't make changes to impact the game at all. He'd just stand on the side with his little black notebook, writing his lottery numbers and doing his little pathetic seal clap. And that was it. Whereas I get the feeling from Enzo that if he thinks we need a change, he'll change it. And if he thinks they need a rollicking, he'll give them a rollicking.
Enzo will give him a battering at that half.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you guys think Enzo is the type to go into the locker room and just F-bombs?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Possibly.
Ranieri, he went ballistic at the players when they weren't doing it. He went, come on, lads, like, what's happening?
Yeah. If you watch the All or Nothing Man City and the All or Nothing Arsenal, like hearing these guys and their
Tessa went ham on them.
They F so much. It's hilarious.
But sometimes, Michael, you joke, but sometimes that's what you need. Especially in this sort of league where you've got to go, you've got to kick them.
I mean, like I'm always taken back to was it Neil Warnock in the Sheffield United dressing room? You've got to die to get 3 points.
You got to die to get 3 points.
I think Enzo's going to make a change, either a sub or position changes, but Iheanacho needs support. And the biggest reason why I think we're not doing well is Mavididi is stuck. He can't do any of his last tricks he did against Coventry. So free up Mavididi. I'll take off Marcel. Maybe bring on Vardy after the 50th, 60th minute. just to because they'll be tired because Huddersfield are chasing after Mavididi. So if we bring on Vardy, they'll be like, damn.
I think you look to bring Vardy on around about 60 minutes when the Huddersfield legs are starting to go a little bit, because let's be fair, Vardy might be the wrong age of 30, but he's still rapid as out. You know,
I think Vardy's going to absolutely explode in the championship this season.
He will do, but they've got to play to his strengths. So that's what needs to happen. It's all, you know, play it through on goal, and that's why if you bring somebody like an Albrighton who knows Vardy, you know, inside out and knows how he likes to play, that's when you're probably likely to see those type of balls played into him. It's no good just lumping it on the air like we were doing last season, expecting him to nod it down and win it, because Vardy's not that type of player.
Anthony, we are not sponsored by Truly, but I would love to be.
Other drinks are available.
So before
MTS, I see you, man.
I was gonna say, like, I am not here to endorse roundabout ways of getting access to streams, but what I will say in an unrelated thing is that
pay for it.
Is that DAZN you can sign up for in multiple different countries, and when you happen to have an IP address in a different country, you can access the sports that are available in there. And DAZN may or may not be how I'm accessing the championship in Canada.
And DAZN may or may not be how Jono is bootlegging it into his computer.
I'm not doing that.
But like, if joking aside, if you are UK based, I'm pretty sure if you get it and then you have a Canadian IP address, you'd be able to watch the games. Because when I was in the UK, I stopped being able to view them through my DAZN Canada account, but I could view the sports that were only available in the UK.
I'm sure Jono will agree with me on this one, and vast majority of the comments probably will do as well. What frustrates me the hell is our country's games we can't watch. But you guys in North America or Australia or Thailand and stuff, anywhere else in Europe, you can get it. But if we want to watch Leicester City and we live in Leicester and we can't get down to the match because we ain't got a ticket, we can't watch it on the box.
In the UK, we must have the following: BT Sport, or TNT Sports, Sports, Amazon,
and Sky.
TV subscription. Like to BBC Sport and Sky. We need 5 subscriptions to watch this game.
Look, I have no illusions as to how spoiled we are in North America, because I think I was reading it's like, if you want to follow a Premier League team in all competitions, you have to pay £1,200. I think £1,200 a year to get every subscription service that you need. I pay for 2 subscription services, and that gets me the EFL Cup, Premier League, and Championship, and I pay about $250 a year for both of them.
I just don't get, in this day and age of Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, etc., how we can't have a one for each particular league. So the Premier League, you pay £30 a month and you watch all the Premier League games. Championship, the same. League One, League Two, the same. Why?
We should have.
I don't get it.
Premier
Every
League
football fan would take it up.
They want people to go to the grounds. They want the ticket price to be the grounds to stay at a certain level. And if everyone can just stay home and watch it on TV,
I don't think that would, because it wouldn't impact the gates at all. Because if you give me the choice of watching Leicester on the box or watching Leicester at the King Power, I would choose Leicester at the King Power every single time, whether it's chucking it down the rain or it's freezing cold. I would.
Me too. Absolutely, me too. But if you think
people like us,
that was like the most football people watched because it was on TV all the time. They separated the games so no games were on top of each other, if you remember. And the future of football is on TV. Like, that's how in America, that's how they do it here. Games are blacked out for tackle football, our American football. They're blacked out in your city if the game isn't sold out. So
they do the same with the baseball as well. Like, I can't watch my team play if there's tickets available in the stadium.
Yeah,
but that's just the American model, which no disrespect, guys, is a stupid model. I mean, your MLS, for example, you don't have promotion and relegation. You're just a franchise thing. And that's
normally I would agree with you, but the thing is, I'm a Toronto
about
FC fan, and if we had promotion and relegation, my team would be playing against like high schools at this point. So that's
the whole point of sport. That's the whole point of sport. Why do you think the European Super League didn't crack on? Because there's no promotion and relegation.
And that's the reason why. And that's the reason why you can't watch the games on TV like we do, because you guys love football so much. You're so passionate about it. Like, we were at Burton in midweek, and the stadium is packed. You know, they got little kids wearing their shirts and they love their club. That doesn't happen here in the U.S. We're fans of your clubs, you know.
Yeah, but that will come.
I was going to say, like, we're here wearing these shirts and not our MLS clubs.
Yeah, but you guys can say that all you like, but let's be fair, right? When Beckham went to the MLS to LA Galaxy from
it made no difference in the MLS viewership.
No, but what I'm saying is, you look at it now, the MLS has more respect now than what it did when Beckham went all those years ago. Absolutely. And that's because you're now finally starting to think, look at the Lionesses in the Women's World Cup. You know, the popularity of the women's side of the game is going through the roof in this country. And it's how it is. You just got to bear with it. It will come eventually.
It will come, but it's not like a 5-year thing. It's like a 50-year thing.
It's not
a 100-year thing.
Because right now, what they're
understand, yeah.
It's also like the franchise model makes it odd, because then you end up with things like I was reading somewhere that the Lionel Messi transfer to Inter Miami was funded by every single team. Every franchise had to pay for it.
And have you also seen that because his first game sold out, you'll see how much one ticket would cost for his debut match?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but we already played Inter Miami this season.
$7 grand a ticket people were charging to do it. And let's be fair, if the country wasn't bothered by football, they wouldn't be interested in the fact that Messi's gone over there.
One player, not the club. You know, that's.
I was going to say, like, it, and then if he leaves, look at what Miami prices are going to be. Huddersfield breaking in off the right wing, cross comes in, up and over everybody, and collected at the far side.
So we'll see.
Well, we're gonna drop you out.
Yeah, drop me out. I'll speak to you in a bit.
We'll see you in a bit, guys.
Cross comes in that goes just over the net, and it's out for a goal kick, I believe.
Huddersfield comes out swinging straight away.
Just like happened against Coventry.
Yeah, 2 crosses into the box. We come out of the locker room not really ready to play. Whew.
Deja vu, anyone?
I don't see any changes.
No, I didn't see any changes listed for either team. So the cross came in. It was a good header, and it's up and over the bar. Yeah, Huddersfield looking to come forward again.
This is the problem we had with Coventry, and again, almost connected in the middle.
Early cross along the ground collected by Stolacic. Yeah,
I will say Vestergaard does a good job of shielding his man to make sure that he can't get the ball.
Yeah, I guess he's not big for nothing, I guess. What's his name? Dalco. I think the 10-pound a game on Fox's Hub to watch is a good deal. I think that's a good deal, you know, for being in the championship. And yeah, you can pick.
I was going to say, like, the only reason that I don't sign up for Fox's Hub is just because the exchange rate is so bad. Like, anything that I have to pay for in pounds, I'm getting walloped on because it's like $1.60, $1.70 for a pound.
You know, you can email them to get your VAT back, because VAT is only for UK citizens. Well, I don't know.
That's true, but even then, like, I'd only be getting like $15, $20 back from like a $230 purchase.
We don't pay VAT on none of our purchases anymore. We email them every single time, like, yo,
I was under the impression that when I order the shirts and stuff like that, they take the VAT off the price as soon as I put a Canadian shipping address in. Because the price goes down by like £6, £7.
Maybe because you're in the Commonwealth.
That could be.
We're getting dominated again after the second half.
With another ball in the box.
Yeah, they're playing some Route 1 at the moment. Lofted balls just looking to get at us in the 6-yard box.
Oof. And they're flooding the box with people.
Another shot. Good save from Stolarczyk. That came out of nowhere.
This is going to be the exact same storyline as Coventry.
Ooh, the sun came out in Huddersfield, and they came out of the dressing room looking to pounce. We are under the screws right now. Ooh, almost a handball.
I didn't say, like, I'm the only one who said this is going to be a hard game. I said it's going to be 2-1, and I was feeling confident. But everyone else saying 5-0 is easy. It's going to be a washover. We're going to dominate. It's not been like that.
Yeah,
Cross comes in, headed away.
The thing is, are we making it? Is it the fact that the Huddersfield
are stuck in,
or we're not taking our chances?
No, Huddersfield are stuck in, and we're not taking our chances.
Little from calling me. Okay,
yellow card, surely.
that has to be like a.
It can't not be a yellow card.
That would be a points deduction in MMA.
It's not even a booking.
It's the champion.
It is arm round him. How's that not
around? He pulled him down by the neck, and no booking was given.
Wow.
What if that's not a telephone box? It's a
He
bit
might
mean.
be able to fit into one.
Ooh,
good.
some nice quick passing though. We've broken through one midfield line and we come forward.
Mixie.
Out onto the wing to Mavididi. Back to Winks. Into the middle to draw. Through ball!
Shoot!
Oh!
What was that?
Dennis Pratt tries to shoot with the outside of his foot.
Yeah, he kind of lets the ball run a little instead of just kicking it. Kick it! Oh, he lets it run a little.
I think that was Edwards at full strength, at full stretch. Just deflects the ball away.
Well, I see what you're saying. MTS, MLS, season pass. No, Peacock was the best. Peacock was to watch Premier League. Like, that's the ultimate. But NBC paid like $1 billion for Premier League rights. So
now,
I
I will say, like, that does jump back to our earlier discussion because, like, we have MLS season pass where it's like you pay for one subscription service and you can watch every MLS game. I believe there's no blackouts on it.
I didn't pay for it. I got it for free because I have a Sounder season ticket.
Bing! Oh, that's nice. Because I was going to say I don't, and I don't want to pay for it, but I go to every Toronto FC home game live. So even though that's available to me, I still go to the home games, even though we're also terrible.
What was the last game you won as Toronto?
Oh, gosh, I couldn't tell you. We are winless in 17, and we've lost 8 straight. We are the worst team in MLS and it's not even a contest.
Do people come up then and just like expect you to lose? It's like we've lost again. Or
I don't go to watch the team win. I go to sing songs and hang out with people.
We came to drink, we came to sing. Whoa, we came to drink, we came to.
We need a song like that. We are one more loss away.
Yeah,
from just spending the whole game doing the "We got the ball, we got the ball."
That's funny.
But one of the things that we do, and I loved when they did this because it was a very subtle thing and it didn't work at all. Before every match, we have a song that we sing, much like the "When You're Smiling" in Leicester. We sing a song called "The Legend." You sing the first verse, then they announce the lineups, and that, like, very North American, they're like, "I'll say the first name, you say the last name."
How we do it.
We go through the whole lineup, then you sing the second verse, and then they tell you who the head coach is. We hated our head coach so much that they would announce the head coach, and then we would boo for like 3 minutes.
And the head coach?
They then swapped whatever they would do. Toronto FC head coach Bob Bradley.
Bob Bradley.
We boo for like 3 minutes.
Formerly of Swansea City.
We were booing him so much that they tweaked it to put Toronto FC head coach Bob Bradley before the second verse because they thought we would then switch to singing instead of booing. It just made everybody boo through the second half of the song.
Oh my God. I don't want to go to a Toronto game. It sounds deplorable.
Okay, the thing is, though, you would love an away day in Toronto because your team is going to win 5 or 6-0, and our city is lovely. Right. Our team is awful.
Next season, Sounders away at Toronto. Hopefully that's on the schedule. I'm coming.
Honestly, like, come by. I'll show you around Liberty Village. We'll hang out. It'll be great.
Hell yeah. Then we'll go to the match. Yes. Hell yeah.
And as we do always say, we're talking about the MLS. That means that the match has gotten kind of boring. We're just passing it around midfield. No chances created.
Yeah, no chances created. And we do have the ball. which is awesome because Huddersfield for the first 8 minutes of the second half have just dominated us, had some really good chances, a couple free kicks, a couple corners, a couple fouls. And the sun's out, which is good.
Marcel gets 2 defenders on him, and now Huddersfield look to break after dispossessing him.
And then
Fast does well to win the ball, though.
Ooh,
And to cut and get away from his man.
good feet. Good feet fast, and he's carrying it forward. He leaves it for Kells. Kells to Pratt. Oh,
Goodness gracious, Nick.
Kells chopped down by the Huddersfield defender who earns a yellow for his troubles.
So that's actually what it takes to get a booking as a Huddersfield player.
He
They need
just
to literally MMA,
kick the crap out of him.
MMA, tackle from behind, worst tackle to get a booking.
Matty Pearson.
What's it take to get a red card? Literally just punching him in the face. That'd be a red card.
Counselor, the
Tuning
game
in from
the match
North
is-
Africa.
Counselor, the match is a scrap. It is a championship scrap.
Ndidi is on. Marcel is off.
Surely that's got to be.
No, we
So I guess
have,
Ndidi as right winger or as right midfield then.
we have to think about Ndidi differently now. We have to think of him in that 4 box, that 4 box in the middle of the field, and they interchange. He'll make the runs in, forward, but in that lane, not outside and not in the middle, but in that crease. And
Right. So him and Winks right up the center then,
you'll see it. Hopefully,
which is a refreshing change of strategy as well then, because we've been just wingers and inshallah has kind of been our strategy so far.
It's inshallah. For sure.
Oh, this is. Can we just get a goal, please?
Just something.
Bring on Marco Brown and Vardy next, please.
Right.
I'd love a little Mark Albrighton in
for
this
us.
game.
They come on and get 2 for us.
Marco Brown retires, Elijah. You're gonna have a little cry.
When Mark Albrighton retires, that will officially make every Leicester City shirt that I own outdated. Like all of the shirts that I had that weren't Albrighton are players that we lost this season and Jamie Vardy. Like I have a Tielemans shirt, I have a Madison shirt, I have an Ioze shirt.
Did you get a shirt with Albrighton the season he wasn't playing for us?
Yes, I did. He got sent on loan. He got
West Brom
sent on
shirt?
loan 2 days after the shirt showed up at my house.
Did you get a West Brom shirt?
I was going to get a West Brom Albrighton shirt, but they never put them on sale until they sold out.
Right.
I could have gotten like a 5XL, and that was just like, I don't need a poncho.
Oh, good ball over
Good
the top.
ball, and Ndidi gets muscled off of it, though.
Ooh, it was a little too cooked for him. But
We need a goal. We need a goal.
we're gonna win
Well,
this game. We're gonna
I
win
think
this
I
game.
own 7 Albrighton shirts, and one of the away or third shirts that I get will also be an Albrighton shirt.
Yeah, I only put my name on it because players come and go. I will get a Vardy shirt though because he didn't go. I will get a Vardy shirt.
Thing is, that Vardy shirts will be timeless because no matter we're Leicester fans, and he'll always be a legend and relevant no matter when he retires. So it's gonna be good.
I like a good niche shirt though. Like for the comedic value, if it didn't cost so much money, I was kind of tempted when it was on sale and they were doing the free shirt printing to get a Ryan Bertrand shirt, just so that I could have a Ryan Bertrand Leicester City shirt.
But I'm going to tell you the stats of Ryan Bertrand. Okay, are you ready?
Did that man play 200 minutes for us?
200
I don't
minutes.
even think he did. I think he may have played 25 minutes for us.
He played 4 appearances, and he was with us for 2 years.
Wow.
Now, Nick, the other thing is I have a very long surname, so most places, even if I wanted to, I can't get my name on the shirt.
Yeah, I have I don't know how many letters in my last name. 9, 10 maybe. But this one is the one that the club bought for me when they came to Miami and I flew from Seattle to Miami. So Philbert showed up with the shirt for me, which was awesome. Oh,
That's awesome. It was a good through ball looking for Dewsbury Hall, but it was just too far, and Huddersfield will fit clear.
You get all the viewing. you get all the better viewing options, and you get free shirts. We're screwed. Leicester fans in England are screwed, right?
The
You
club,
get all the free stuff.
the club is trying to spread the brand. You know,
I mean, it's also how much money we're spending on that as well. Like
international outreach. So yeah,
like don't forget that a ticket to a Leicester City game technically costs me about
$1,000,
$2,700
Yeah,
because I have to go there.
Yeah, I have to go there. I have to get the round trip train is $200. Like, yeah, I need to.
You could come to our home game in 2 months' time. What you need to do is walk to the Atlantic Ocean, swim for
3 months.
Swim.
Listen, there's 5 people that went to go see the Titanic that taught me that I do not want to go to the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Canada.
Right.
And then when you get to England, you then walk again to the stadium, get a hotel for the night so you can clean yourself.
Just walking from like Truro to Leicester.
Maybe get a taxi. That might help.
From Bath.
Well, now, admittedly, that's the other thing is like I gripe about how long it takes to get places in Canada. Your transportation costs are ridiculous. It cost me like £75 to get from St. Pancras to Leicester round trip.
Yeah, it's expensive.
That's about how much it costs me to do Montreal round trip. But Montreal is a 6.5 hour journey. Like that's like Plymouth to Newcastle.
I have to buy the anytime because I'm just like kind of spontaneous. So that's like a £200 train ticket.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because now honestly, Andy, that is true. I eat so much Greg's when I'm in the UK.
Greg's is the best thing.
One of the surest signs I ever had that I got COVID when I was in the UK was one of my really good friends at work is he's originally from Glasgow, big Manchester United fan, and he told me, "You're going to the UK, you have to get a steak bake." And I went and I bought it, and it didn't taste like anything to me. It just tasted like texture. I was like, there's no way that some Mavididi breaking in towards the penalty area, lays it off. It's Dewsbury Hall. He cuts wide, cuts back inside, shoots, and just
he tried it with his right though, which we never see him do, and it was a good effort. Oh, just a little over the bar.
But yeah, I ended up going back the second time when I wasn't sick and getting the steak bake, and it was like the saltiest, strongest tasting thing I've ever had in my life.
No one to get in space. I see you, Anthony. It's because it's not supposed to get to that point. Like the way the action goes, someone should already have taken a shot on goal, and then everyone they don't know what to do afterwards.
We want Vardy. We want Vardy. The Southampton game is mad. It's 3-3. I'm happy with
that. The rhythm that you had on the We Want Vardy just immediately took me to the Farmers Insurance jingle.
We are farmers.
We don't even have farmers in Canada. Like it's
and you have that
I just get those ads from the States sometimes.
That's funny. Huddersfield holding their defensive shape. They're kind of playing.
Oh, but there's a through ball well headed away. Huddersfield now look to break. They're holding such a rigid shape. Cutting inside with the pass. Gets around Vestergaard. Shot taken. Good block from Vestergaard.
Ooh. Vestergaard.
Cross then blocked, and it's a corner kick.
Preston beating Sunderland 2-1. Sunderland have lost 2 games in a row if they lose this.
Nick, I don't understand your comment because you can't bring Albrighton on twice.
There's only one of them.
Who's the GOAT then?
That's what I'm asking because like you're just saying bring Albrighton and Albrighton on.
I'm sorry, but
goodness,
it's Jamie.
That was a little loud.
That was a tad loud. Okay.
My sincerest apologies to anybody watching us with headphones on.
we should rewind back time and put headset warning.
Yeah. Now we've had a bit of our shots at Daka earlier in the stream. Do we want to sell him or would we want to keep him as a rotation?
So
I wouldn't be annoyed keeping him.
I'm indifferent. Yeah, we're in the championship now, and let Maresca do what he wants to do, and we'll see what happens after 20 games.
Anyone passing the ball around our penalty area, he was offside. And I will also just make clear before all the hate mail comes our way, I was joking. I love Mark Albright, and he's not. Vardy is the GOAT.
Vardy is the GOAT.
Yeah. What, 11 games in a row, right?
It's 11. It's heaven. We are just standing with the ball in the center circle right now. There's just no avenues opening for us, but now we run forward.
Come on, there you go.
Off for Dewsbury Hall, but he can't get the first touch on it, and Huddersfield clear their lines.
Huddersfield, they're working hard. You can see their guys are digging deep to run along with us. We got to move the ball quicker. We can get a goal. We're going to win this match.
It's there for the taking for us, but we're just not taking it.
I did say beginning of the game, the reason why we won't win this game is we don't take our chances, and that's what we're doing.
See, now
free
that's
kick after
which is weird.
Hogg pulls down Dewsbury Hall and then decides to try to ride him like a horse.
Free kick taken quickly. Fast. Ooh.
Nothing comes from it.
Loose touch. Now we're on our way to the back, but Ricky P. Some fancy footwork to keep the ball for Leicester.
Vestergaard plays it forward.
Ricky P again. And you can see that they're trying to get that box going. In the middle of the park. And you'll see the runs. Hopefully Winksy can get the ball in some space here. Callum, Doyle, Vestergaard. Back out to Doyle here. See how much space Doyle has now. Watch. See how narrow we are? Bang.
What an inside pass to find Iheanacho.
Here we go. Indeed.
Look to Ndidi out onto the wing.
Do it.
Pratt cuts inside.
He wants it on his right foot.
Back out onto the wing. Yeah. And now we're forced to turn around.
But you can see the tactics. Ooh.
Ooh, it's Ndidi. Cross, headed away. Only as far as Doyle. Cleared.
Don't even. Did he blow the whistle? No. Yeah, and he's down. He had his foot down towards the ground. Stop it. Here we go.
You have to be real careful about how long you're playing that.
Like 2 seconds. It's like 2 seconds. You can't even hear this.
And if we talk over it, then they can't do anything about it.
No, there is fair use time limits. But yeah, that's like 3. They're singing Jamie Vardy
chanting going on. There he is.
'68th minute he came on, so
get your vodka and your Charlie.
Now I will also say Huddersfield Town, no substitutions yet.
This is their best 11. They got to stay in it.
Ndidi clears lines. Now we look to break. It's Dewsbury Hall. There's a free kick.
They call it foul. Handball or foul?
No, I think it's a free kick because it's for us. If it was a handball, it'd be for Huddersfield.
Vardy's on the pitch.
Vardy brace incoming.
Yeah, we're going to win. And 2-0 sounds good.
It's the GOAT Yannick Vestergaard to take.
Yeah.
Lofted pass.
Vestergaard makes the pass. Oh, but
that was a poor pass.
Oh, Vardy, number 9. I don't know why I saw 8.
Those of you at home, if you want to get synced up, 67, 33, 34, 35. Vestergaard's such a threat. No one even. They're scared to tackle him because he might break their leg. You know, he's just too good.
He's huge. Neil Warnock probably feeling good about the match so far.
Oh,
I
he'd be
think-
happy with this result.
Yeah, if this is a draw, Huddersfield would be buzzing to get a draw.
Right. He doesn't want to see any of his players dead, so they're not really trying to go for the win. He's got to die for 3 points. But,
Good through pass. Finds Ndidi, and Ndidi gets tackled.
He gets
Now Huddersfield
tackled.
look to break.
okay, we got to get back. Linksy's
Look
trying-
at that compact shape from Leicester City, though. Ooh, risky business there.
Yeah, that
But we
was
get away with it.
The lazy challenge by Winks. Oh, Doyle.
Goes in from behind with the slide tackle, but the ball
Doyle's-
will roll back to Stolarczyk. No free kick.
I think he's gassed. I think Doyle's gassed. Bring on Mark Albright and
Bring on Hamza.
bring on Hamza. I didn't like Hamza too much at Burton. It was a lot of backwards passing. I didn't see any turning on the ball and passing it forward. I thought he would look different because I haven't seen him play since he left at all. And that was the first time I seen him maybe in like a year. And I didn't see really any improvement. He was the same old Hamza to me, which is awesome. Which is awesome. But
Was that Yannick Vestergaard who breaks forward, makes a beautiful run, and then just passes it straight to a Huddersfield defender? Now we're on the break, though. It's Dewsbury Hall breaks into the area, cuts, shoots, deflected. Another one. They can read us like a book. They
Another
know
one.
that he's going to get it to the top of the box, cut, shoot. It's what he does.
DJ Khaled, another one.
we the best.
With the best music.
Okay. I loved Wagamama when I went.
Wagamama I'm sorry, Wagamama is the best.
I loved it. It was so good. There was one kind of snooty place. I don't think there are any in Leicester, but there were a bunch in London. It was this place called Leon. And I really liked their Korean chicken sandwiches. Other restaurants are available.
That's over.
Like I love the Vegatsu. That was really good. That's really good.
Cross comes in, up and over everybody. It looks like it went out for a goal kick midway anyways.
Yeah, I ate at American chains both times when I was in Leicester. But for like dinner, I would go to I didn't go to any like British chains or English chains. I went to like some hole in the wall Indian restaurant. I went to a halal restaurant and had like the best ribeye steak I ever ate in my life. They brought it to me on like a frying cast iron skillet. It was pretty cool. But yeah, there's just Leicester has so much good street food was what I would call it. Like,
I think you're dismissing the best establishment in Leicester, though, which is the Tim Hortons.
The Tim Hortons
in City Center.
Oh, it's
I avoided that place like the plague. I wanted nothing to do with Tim Hortons.
No, I was hit like, just like little spots to get a curry, get a shawarma, just like I was in the Somali village and I don't even know what the food I was eating there. Lamb and pastries and stuff was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Like I did a tour in London just trying to go to as many football stadiums as I could. And we did a few meals where it's just we would go to like the local hole in the wall restaurant. It was like super cheap pizza. Like
yeah.
Some of like the fluffiest, wettest crust you've ever seen, but it was delicious.
Butter. Yeah, MTS. Yo, I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. I like to go to the hole in the wall joints and have a good time and spend all my money there.
And I also think that this is probably the best way that you could put it, that Tim Hortons is meh. It is indeed meh.
Meh. No, that's better than sucks.
Corner kick, played in, headed away. Nobody there from Leicester City to collect it, and now Huddersfield look to break.
This is so boring.
It's totally boring because we haven't scored, but it's a slog. It's like back and forth and crap and forth. Jeez.
We all have the ball.
We've got the ball.
We've got the ball. We've got the ball.
Here we go.
Come on, Ndidi.
Wilf.
Come on.
Go on, Ndidi.
Let go of it.
Come on, buddy. Oh,
Through ball. Oh, what good defending there.
Oh, my goodness. The Huddersfield.
Nearly finds Vardy. We maintain possession, though. Back to
Dewsbury Hall got
Ndidi.
the ball outside the box.
Dewsbury Hall.
Ndidi.
Ndidi.
Reach! Go! Come on!
Scrappy Mavididi gets the opener. Leicester City 1, Huddersfield Town 0.
shot, young man. Take a shot. Don't wait for the defender to get in there. Just take a shot. The goalkeeper totally fumbles it. Yeah.
I think he megs him. I think he megs the keeper.
Oh.
But there you go. And you know why? Because he doesn't cut inside. That's what they were expecting us to do.
The good thing about it not being streamed is no one else can spoil the score.
Oh, oh, he nutmegs the keeper. Oh.
What a goal.
Well taken through the legs.
Get in.
Of Nichols.
Mavididi with gas left in the
tank.
In the 5th minute. Yeah, he was coming off. It's late. He's tired. His last action.
I called that though. I did say that I thought Mavididi would get on the score sheet today.
Woo!
Fee, thank you very much.
The 99p super sticker. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Fee. We're gonna
season
win.
Over. We're up. Just give us the trophy already.
Oh, the season up.
Jono, have you ever been to Miller and Carter Steakhouse?
No, because I'm vegetarian and my wife vegan, so no.
Fair. Because I think they were mentioning getting a full English. Like, Michael, did you ever get one when you were in the UK?
I don't eat beans for breakfast.
Oh, see, I only do it in the UK, but I make sure to get it. The place that I went to, though, I think the whole chain folded. It was this place called Garfunkel's. And I think the whole chain folded. Ball back with Stolarczyk at the moment. We're happy to just calm things down now. It's time for us to do the frustrating here.
Yeah, I got to catch our breath.
Woo. We need to get the win. We need to get the win.
But let's not do anything stupid and give them a break. Now we wait for them to pull out of shape and then we strike. Dennis Pratt looks a little fired up.
He's definitely fired up. We feel
Ricardo
like
passing back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, we feel like we should have already scored. We feel like we should have been up in this game, and scoring that goal is probably
what is get it?
Made them matter.
That's so sad. The attendance is the attendance for the whole game is 19,000.
Ooh, dang.
That's half our stadium.
Ooh, that's out here trying to do some skills.
That's great skill from them.
Free kick. How about this from Imtiaz? This is a straight up Jamie stat. If we win today, it'll be the first time we start a campaign with 3 straight wins since 1922-23.
Wow. In all competitions.
Wow.
Now it's my turn to head over to Wikipedia and look up the 1922-23 Leicester City season to see how that went for us.
That's 100 years ago.
It was.
Ball in the box.
Free kick taken, headed onwards. Well held by Stolarczyk.
Oh, collected by Stolarczyk. What a good ball. That's their one big player.
22-23, we finished 3rd in the 2nd division.
Oh. We have better players now.
These days.
We have way better players now. We got to finish first, at least first and second in the.
Yeah, but you're forgetting this was 100 years ago, right?
And it was all Brighton playing then.
None of those players are alive anymore, right?
Oh, Brighton's in the
club. Come on, buddy! Come on!
Go on, through ball!
Oh,
swept away.
Keeper way out of his box. Vardy
I've been saying that there'll be a second goal. How's young Jakob done on his? He's been pretty good. He's made a couple really nice saves.
Some really good saves. He's commanded the box. I mean, he's ready. He's ready. You know, whenever because he hasn't had to do too much, but you know when it's there, he's ready. Huddersfield has just been kind of crap right in front of goal. They've had some chances, wide open goals that they just put over the bar within like 6 yards. It's been pretty bad, actually.
Substitution, Diarra off. Pat Jones on for Huddersfield.
They bring on Danny.
It's actually Danny Ward.
Oh, Danny Ward.
They've got Danny Ward.
No, that Danny Ward started. That Danny Ward is coming off now.
No, I know, but like I joked that guy was a Ward, but not Danny. He is also a Danny Ward.
Yeah, he's Trashy Ward. We have the good.
I swear, if this guy, I'm pulling up Huddersfield Town. If this guy is also Welsh,
Danny Ward, Huddersfield.
Where is he? No, he's English.
He's from Bradford.
He's from Bradford.
Ooh, good Yorkshire lad.
He looks just like Harry Souter.
And Doyle plays the ball off of his man, wins a throw in the defensive third.
So I don't
as
know.
it stands, we're tied for first in the championship.
Do you guys rate Doyle so far?
I think he's been all right.
I vibe with him.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Through ball looking for Vardy, gets intercepted though, and they'll play it back to Nichols. Good tackle from Mavididi. Gets the ball away from his man.
Why did he say that's...
We're on 42 points on my fantasy.
Apparently Luton have just scored against Brighton.
Premier League? I don't care.
Ooh.
That's like
I feel like Winks is going to get booked once this play gets pulled, once this play finishes.
Oh, the whistle, ref.
Cross comes over. Vestergaard heads away. Cleared by Dewsbury Hall. Oh, and now we can break. Through ball.
No, cleared.
Yeah.
No.
A little too far for Vardy and out for a throw.
Yeah, giving me a Premier League scores is like giving me La Liga scores at this point. I already have to focus on...
Are you just salty, or is it just that you just don't care anymore?
I'm salty because I don't care. I don't care because I'm salty. It's just... Yeah. Luton Town, really? They're in the Premier League? Come on. Come on.
Ball pinging around the back lines at the moment for Huddersfield. Wout Faes stops their clearance. But Huddersfield regain possession. Oh my days. Wilfred Ndidi just hits the Huddersfield player with a train.
He's like, I'm in the game now. Look.
My game.
Look, I'm in the game now.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah,
I have absolutely mullers him.
Wow.
Okay, so this is another thing. Apparently, Leeds still drawing at the moment. They will be on 2 points from their opening 2 games, and those will be against Cardiff and Birmingham.
How was Cardiff?
Rough start.
They're always pretty good, right? In the championship.
Leeds?
Cardiff City.
Oh, no. Cardiff's like lower mid-table right now.
Well, I mean now, but like they're always pretty good the last couple seasons. Don't they make the
I need to double check. I thought they were finishing like 14th, 15th the last couple of years.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That's it. Run, Mavididi, run. That's a free kick, ref.
What a run, and wins the free kick on the halfway line. Well done.
Mavididi got gas, man.
Mavadidi's been ignited. The things with Huddersfield, they now need to press to get a point, which means Mavididi is set free. That's the problem.
Woo!
Yeah, this was kind of how I understood Cardiff. Was like they've fallen off since they were in the Prem. Swansea, I would say, have had more of a chance of getting promoted of the 2 Welsh teams.
Every time I think of Swansea, all I think is, don't tell me, what's his name? Okay, tell me, I forgot his name.
Are you trying to think of the player the streets won't forget?
Yeah.
Michu?
Bonnie.
Michu, that's it.
Yep.
He was unbelievable. He was that season's GOAT. He was.
Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of those teams that are like middling championship now used to be Premier League teams because it's like he's up there with like Adel Tarabt for QPR.
Come on, Leicester, get the win, please.
All right, looks like Albrighton and Chowdhury might be coming on.
Just to knock somebody over.
Ricky P coming off for Chowdhury.
I think Chowdhury should start a game.
He may well.
Standing ovation for Ricardo Pereira. He's been excellent today.
He's done quite well.
Who do you think is going to get man of the match? I don't think he's been an outstanding player for me.
Yeah, I feel like nobody's been amazing. Nobody's been terrible. I feel like it's been like 7s and 8s across the board.
I wouldn't say any 8.
Mark Albright. I don't need to have my volume on to know what the fans are saying in those stands.
I'd have to say 6s and 7s. Not in a bad way, but just enough to get it done.
Depends if we concede. If we do concede, then it goes down to 4s and 5s.
I'm going to say we looked way better last week against Coventry.
That's fair.
Who we got next? Rotherham.
Even when we went a goal down, we just looked way better.
Don't we have Cardiff before Rotherham?
Oh yes, Cardiff then Rotherham. Well played by Chowdhury.
Well done, Chowdhury. Shields his man.
Oh, the thing is now, since referee didn't give it, no VAR. Yay! Blow the whistle, ref. It's 4 minutes. What are they doing in 4 minutes? Just blow the whistle.
Just like that, the Africa Cup of Nations game that got ended in like the 86th minute.
Yeah.
Guy wanted to go home. Huddersfield coming in. Cross is blocked. Throw in.
Huddersfield pressing right now, trying to get a goal, trying to do something.
Come on, we've got 4 minutes. We've got 3 minutes to survive. Come on.
The crowd's up a little bit.
Have I fallen behind you again a little bit? Because I'm at 85.
No, I'm looking at something else.
Got it.
Get rid! Oh my God.
Around the penalty area, well blocked. Vardy clears, it's blocked, hooked away.
Why can't we finish a game when we're winning in pure control? Why do we have to be the ones who are just under the foot?
Because it makes it mean more.
That's a good question. We need to get the ball and just kill this game.
Keep the ball.
I think it's a confidence thing.
Confidence. I feel more. I don't know if it's just you, but I feel more confident with the ball. Right? I just feel more confident without it.
Dang.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what happened there, but it looked kind of like two players just absolutely chopped down the Huddersfield man.
Oh my goodness. It's like Hamza just like did a karate kick. And
it's like that man had a family.
And a Huddersfield player was on the ground.
Chowdhury again with the block.
Low cross, Chowdhury blocks, out for a corner.
Oh my goodness. Let's go. So now we're about to see like 3 or 4 players on the ground in the box after this corner.
So with this break in play, I'm going to quickly run through the scores. Hull beating Sheffield Wednesday 3-1. Rotherham 2, Blackburn 2. Rotherham down a man. We're beating Huddersfield. Southampton 3, Norwich 3. West Brom 3, Swansea 2. Watford Plymouth 0-0. Preston Sunderland 2-1. Ipswich Stoke 2-0. Cardiff losing at home to QPR 2-1. Birmingham Leeds 0-0. Millwall Bristol 0-0.
Stalacic punches it.
Oh, I would have rather he held it, though.
Mavididi.
What a first touch from Mavididi, though.
Ooh, over here on the near side.
Little bit of a clearance and
he
sets
switches
the ball.
3-on-1. Oh my goodness. What kind of touch was that? Will?
Not great first touch from Ndidi there.
We're so Will. What are we doing, Will? Oh.
Within the ball, which is what we need to do to not concede.
We are holding on to a Neil Warnock team.
Unbelievable.
You know what, though? Credit due where it's due to Huddersfield. It was cheeky, little too cheeky.
Yeah.
Huddersfield have been playing out of their skin today.
We'd be kind of shit, though.
I mean, yes, but... Oh!
Can't even see because it's in the shadow.
I was about to say, was that Dennis Pratt comes out to challenge Nichols as he tries to make the clearance?
Oh, no. I accidentally paused it. What happened? I'm a little behind now.
Let's have a look at this.
I mean, I think it was a fair challenge, but Nichols might have caught Yeah, Nichols catches Vardy's leg and he's hurt.
Ooh, he kicked Vardy.
Yeah, that's Vardy's a stone.
Oh yeah. They had some. I mean, for what it's worth, like they were talking with each other. It looked decently amicable.
It was not. We got 9 minutes added on last time.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I saw it was only 1 minute added to the end of the first half. Okay, come on, guys, trying to rip Vout Fass's arm off. Well, that's how you dislocate a shoulder.
Right? Oh, Huddersfield. Jeez.
They could have been killed.
They called a foul? No.
Wings passes the ball back to Vestergaard. Foss, we're happy to just hold the ball right now.
Doesn't say anything about. Doesn't say anything about at a time. Oh, plus 5 minutes. Fuck. 5 minutes.
That's fine. 5 minutes, we score another one. Huddersfield coming forward. Good tackle from Mavididi.
He called a foul.
Did he? I thought he was giving a corner. No, that's a corner. That's not a foul.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's pointing outwards. That's definitely a corner. So yeah, this was how I knew Cardiff. 21st last season.
Oh, that's how much I don't pay attention to the championship.
We're in it.
Cross comes in.
Clear. Yes.
Chowdhury with a good poke tackle to get it away from the man who gets it to his feet. We clear it to the halfway line. Edwards now for Huddersfield.
Yes. Counter. Run, Vardy.
Now we can break.
Let's go.
Baby Vardy.
Yeah, baby Vardy. Yeah. Give it up.
Give it up. Set him free. Yes, it's Gooseberry Hall outside the area. What a save from Nichols. What a save. Very well done.
Damn it. Oh.
Lee Nichols with a belter of a save there.
They just kept Huddersfield in the game. Oh.
Goes down low, ball goes off his knee.
You should. Oh, Jimmy Hall just flinged it. If he just went a little bit more right, that would have been a goal.
Yeah,
He's got to get a little under that. Like it. I realize we have been firing over the net all day, but like that's the chance where you need to go top bins.
Yeah, it's the 90th minute. You just got to kick the ball. Make sure it's on target.
Mark Albrighton takes the corner short, goes to Winks, and he'll just hold it in the corner. Okay. Just grapples him by the shoulder and the shirt, throws him aside.
Yellow.
And he gets booked for dissent.
He just chucks him.
This is weird.
That referee is going to be getting free drinks at the pub outside the Kirkleys for the rest of his life.
Yikes. Huddersfield.
It's Norwich 4, Southampton 3.
Yeah.
What a cracker of a match.
Wilf wins the throw-in, which is awesome. Wout Fass takes the ball forward.
It's marshaled over, no foul.
No foul and no yellow.
2 minutes in. Good interception. Ndidi. Dewsbury Hall. Play it wide. Yes, Mavididi. Set Vardy free.
Good chip. Oh, unlucky.
Intercepted. It was the right idea, but poorly executed.
Jamie Vardy.
Mavadidi's he's done. You can tell by his walk. He's like, ugh.
You said that last time. Then he did that.
No, he has a little bit in reserve when he gets the ball, but he's not really going to be able to try.
10 seconds left in the game to survive.
I've still got 2.5.
Yeah, we're at
lofted ball, controlled, cleared. Our defense is holding up. Albrighton, they are just grabbing our players by the arms and swinging them around like piñata bats.
1 minute left to survive.
Stands are clearing out.
You never leave a game early.
The thing is, though, when you see your fans leave as a
Neil
player,
Warnock's
like,
fired
oh,
up.
I'm done, aren't I?
Yeah, like any game I go to, I will stay till the end and I'll applaud the players off the pitch.
Even if it was like us against last season, how bad we were.
I applauded Toronto FC off the pitch after a 4-0 loss to New York City FC.
I agree.
Or no, was it against New York City? We lost like 4-0, and I clapped the players off the pitch. One of our ultras threw a megaphone at one of the players after that game.
Yeah, I would have threw some popcorn.
Well, I was going to say popcorn a little more acceptable than a megaphone.
At the Leagues Cup match that we just got put out by Monterey last week or 2 weeks ago, I started throwing popcorn. I was like, boo, you guys. And everybody was mad. I started throwing popcorn, boo, boo. And then the usher comes like, you can't throw stuff on the field. I was like, dude, it's popcorn. He was like, don't.
One of my favorite announcements, because it's like the most Toronto thing imaginable, was the season opener. We were playing against Nashville. They had to go on the tannoy system and tell people to stop throwing snowballs because at the top row, there's this ledge and a promenade. And people were just gathering loose snow that had been falling at the start of the season and heaving it from the upper decks down onto the pitch.
Oh, no. Snowballs can get kind of dangerous.
Oh, 100%. Because it was probably hovering around 2 to -1 degrees. So like that was slush that could turn into ice. Ball pinging around the area right now. We pull it into the corner and we're happy to hold it. We win a throw-in. Leeds are losing to Birmingham City.
That's 5 minutes right there. Come on, blow the whistle.
Leeds are down 1 point after 2 games.
Cracking shirts. Awful team so far for Leeds.
Blow the whistle on this game, ref.
We're just hanging it in the. We're just hanging it in that corner.
Good control from Ndidi. Throw into Huddersfield. It's been 5.5 minutes. Come on now.
Blow the whistle. Come on.
Oh, he's got the whistle in his mouth. Maresca is screaming. Throw in for Huddersfield. Headed away.
That's game. We won.
That's game. 3 points.
Ndidi. I'm going to give him a game.
In our first campaign with 3 straight wins in 101 years.
Mav Ndidi, the man of the match, because he was completely shut out of the game. All our commentary, the whole match was Mav Ndidi. They shut him down. They got 2 guys on him. He hasn't done anything. But number one, he's still in the match right now. And if you think about the last 15 minutes of the match, it was him with the ball flying down the side, him taking on guys, and he gets the goal. He gets the dude, Mav Ndidi, yo, let's go.
Mav Ndidi is sick.
He's been at the club, what, 2.5 weeks? Let's go.
So that will put us in 3rd place, tied on goal difference with Norwich, behind Ipswich by 1 goal difference.
It doesn't matter. Eventually, those guys are going to lose or draw, but we're just going to win every game.
Oh, well, yeah, they're going to lose to us.
Yeah, they're going to lose to us. We're going to win every game. Oh, my goodness.
Leeds are 19th with 1 point. Southampton are 13th with 3 points, and we're 3rd with 6 points.
Thanks for joining us. Cheers. No, I was saying Bubba. Telling Bubba goodbye. Yeah.
Cheers, Bubba. Well, yeah, so that's it. So, like, we're tied on goal difference. They're ahead because of goals for.
Yeah. So we've conceded 1 goal in 3 games.
I'll take it.
In all competitions. All the links out there if anyone wants to come on before we...
Well, 1 goal in 3 games. I mean, that means Vestergaard is like the ultimate back there, right?
That's true. That's true. Hashtag my goat, Yannick Vestergaard. Got to get his name on the back of my shirt now.
We have to like stop, slagging him off because we're in the championship now. This might be his level,
I mean, also just joking aside, we just have to not slag the players off until they can start getting into a groove.
Yeah.
And like we're starting to groove now, which is big.
Well, most of the match we just weren't all the way there. Again, at the front, at the top, Nacho, oh my goodness, how many times did he send the ball over the bar? You know, how
Yeah.
many times did Marcel or Mavididi get it one-on-one with the keeper, but a defender was chasing him down, caught him up, and then 4 more Huddersfield defenders are there in the box, and now we're just back to shuffling it around the back again. Like, how often did that happen? That's going to be something that we're going to have to fix. Players are going to have to be more decisive when they get the ball in the final third. Like, regardless, take a shot like Mavididi did, or get rid of it. Get rid of it to the player that's making a run. All this holding up the ball that Iheanacho was doing. I know he wants to score goals. I know he thinks he's better than everyone here in this level, and he probably is. But, you know, 1-0 when we should have been like 4 or 5, I think. Yeah.
I wanna pull up this. Happy we won, but that was a poor performance. But I feel like this is how you get out of the championship: is you still need to win games when you are poor.
It's a scrap.
You gotta do the ugly games just as much as you want to play beautiful football.
Exactly. Like, I mean, last season, right? When we played poorly, we just got absolutely mullered. When we played average, we got mullered. We had to play our absolute best to get any points. This time, I know it's a championship, but we're not playing. That was not our best by any means, and we still got the win. If we played any better than that, we would beat most teams in the championship. So we just need to keep on. We just need to keep on pushing that.
And the invincible season is still on right now.
It is, hopefully.
All right, I am probably going to have to hop off, so I'm going to give a last call for anybody who wants to click on the link.
If no one comes on the link, we'll end the stream.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us. We should be back next weekend with Cardiff. But of course, if you want to enjoy some shows with people with far less of an accent than Michael and I have, we've got shows all through the week, analysis, pre-game shows. Sorry?
Tomorrow we've got the famous Aftermath show with Jamie at 9:30. Monday we've got Phil's show at 7:30. And then we've got a show. I don't know who's got shows in the week, but we've got also shows Wednesday and Thursday as well. So
Fox, Reedy, they do their shows during the week. And yeah. I'm just here for the watch-alongs. I love it. You know, otherwise I'm going to have to watch games by myself. So, yeah.
Exactly. Well, cheers, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you next match.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Writers, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co. Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.